Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paranautical Activity. Gonna jump in as... fuck it, let's go Dyno-mite again. I have a newgrown respect for Dyno-mite. I have a lot of fun playing as him, because he does a shit ton of damage. And, you know, that's definitely a good quality to have in a character. It's one of the main reasons I can do so well with Gordon, and that's one of the main reasons I can beat the game with Gordon, is because he does so much damage in each hit. So I feel like if I can, you know, start to learn the ins and outs of Demo Man, or Dyno-mite, then I can beat the game with him as well. Well, I want to apologize again for the lack of content. I know I did this in the last video that I posted. It should be yesterday. If everything's going to plan, I should be putting up a video like once a day for a while here. But yeah, I've been pretty busy with midterms. It's all good now. It's all over. I actually just purchased Strider as well for my PS4. Thought it'd be, you know, pretty good game to purchase as my first PS4 game. But now that midterms are over, I purchased Strider. Real fucking good. Really fucking good game. I really like it. I've been playing that pretty much, you know, for the past 4.5 hours, and I thought, oh, I might as well record some videos. In hindsight, I probably should have bought it for PC so I could record videos for it. That'd be pretty cool. But you know, I don't know why I didn't do that. Man, I really wish I did that now. I don't really know what to say. I just beat the game on normal difficulty, going back through it on hard mode, and that would have been a pretty fucking cool video, I guess. But I'll just make some other videos on other games. That's fine. You know, good old Paranautical Activities never let me down for videos. Fun game, great experience. I suck dicks at it, but apparently that's entertaining to watch. So you know, it's good news. We're about to kill this eyeball boss here. He's gonna drop us double jump, and I've been fighting the eyeball boss on floor 1 very often. I don't know a better way to phrase that, but we got a golden heart power up from the eyeball boss. That's actually huge. That could really save us when we're in a bad spot. But yeah, the eyeball boss seems to appear on floor 1 for me all the time, and I wonder if that's why I always try to double jump, just like in every run I'm playing. Even if I don't have double jump yet, I always try to do it, and I think it's because I always, or almost always, fight the eyeball on floor 1, so I'm like used to having it right off the bat. And then if that doesn't happen, I end up like really out of my element. I don't know, man. We won't have to worry about it this time, because I do have it right off the bat, so that's pretty good. I would like to get the other wing upgrade so that I could just fly like last time. I feel like that came in handy way too often to not just like go out for that again. So let's make a list of the items I'd like to have. You know, lighthouse shell combo, of course. You know, I'm never gonna deny that that's probably the best combination of items in the game. If I found the sickle in a shop, I'd probably pick it up, along with the beard, which goes really well with the sickle. I don't know how well it's gonna go with the what is this? The grenade launcher, because I'm pretty sure I can hurt myself with the bombs. So like that probably wouldn't be a good idea to get closer to the bombs that I'm shooting. But you know, the beard would probably be good. I mean, it's a damage upgrade. The fool doubles our damage, so I'd love to get that. You know, Hans's coat seems to be really good. Really, I can't... It's harder for me to think of items that I don't really want than it is to think of items that I do want. So, you know, that's good. Hopefully this jellyfish man drops something good. I don't know if the jellyfish has like a themed item that he can drop, but I don't remember it if he does. So, you know, there's that. And he dropped spinach? Spinach. So it's increased health and throw bombs further. Does that go with our... Am I shooting these further as well? I can't tell. I haven't played as Dyno-mite enough to notice, but yeah. I mean, if we're shooting these further, that could be a good thing, I guess. It seems like it'll be harder to aim, but you know, I don't have to get as close to enemies and potentially hurt myself with the bombs, if that's even possible. I mean, I could easily test that out right now, but I don't want to just hurt myself for no reason. You know what I mean? It seems like kind of not a smart thing to do, so I'm not gonna do it. I'll just, if the time comes where I accidentally hurt myself with it, then we'll figure it out. But until then, it's just gonna be up in the air, man. So here's our shop. We're probably not gonna be able to buy anything. I mean, we could probably buy stuff, but it's probably not gonna be good. So I'm probably gonna just save it for the next floor. I see Zen Focus, I see the scissors, and I see Horseshoe. Don't know what Horseshoe does. We can't afford Horseshoe or scissors anyway. We can afford Zen Focus, but that's not really good enough for me to purchase, in my opinion. Like, it increases the duration of our power-ups, which is great for stuff like invincibility and assault, but I think those are the only two it actually works on. I mean, it works on like the speed upgrade and then hot feet as well, but you know, the speed upgrade already lasts like a really long time, and then hot feet, I still have no idea what it does, so I don't really want to increase the duration, because I mean, effectively in my mind, hot feet doesn't do anything. So if I increase the duration of doing nothing, I'm still doing nothing, if that makes sense. Obviously hot feet does something, but since I don't know what it is, I'm gonna pretend like it does nothing. Shift is switch weapons. I forgot that Dyno-mite starts as a super weapon. I just got done playing. I guess I'd call it a run, but it's not really a run. I got done playing as David Bowie, and I made it to floor or level 2, and then I died. And I didn't have a super weapon, so I forgot that like super weapons were a thing. But you know, it was really embarrassing playing as David Bowie, getting to level 2. What is this? We got the beard, we got a health box, and we got the compass. Okay, you know, beard, I've heard is like one of the best items in the game, at least when when paired with the sickle or the scythe or whatever it's called that Gordon has, the weapon that Gordon has. But I still don't think it's worth it getting it for Dyno-mite, just because look at how far away I am when I shoot these things. I don't know how much of a damage upgrade we'll get from the beard when we're this far away, and I don't think it's worth 300 gold. I think I'm much better off saving my money for the next shop in hopes that like the lighthouse or the shell will be in there. I mean, the lighthouse is like 700 gold or something, so we'll probably wouldn't be able to afford it if it's in the next shop, but the shell's like 400, so that's definitely something we could shoot for. We're gonna get the floaty bombs thing, which is probably the coolest thing to get as Dyno-mite, just because it makes our bombs float for our gun as well. And, I mean, that probably stacks with spinach as well. I mean, obviously it stacks with spinach. Spinach makes us shoot further, or throw further at least. So now we can throw further and have floating bombs. That's cool. Does Dyno-mite start out with increased bomb number, as well as just having a grenade launcher? Because I feel like normally at this point I don't have 38 bombs. That seems like a really high number of bombs to have. I don't know, man. Oh, I thought I killed that guy. There we go. Fight the mini-boss here. Oh, shit, it's this guy. I don't like fighting this guy as a character that, like, has a fucking grenade launcher, I guess. I don't like fighting him as Dyno-mite. I don't know what I was going for there, but, like, I can't hit him. I mean, I guess I could, like, shoot the floor where I was. Oh, wait, duh. Super weapon to the rescue! Oh, man, it's so satisfying hitting people with this katana. Too bad I ran out of ammo. Oh, well. I missed, like, 3 hits with it, so obviously I had enough to kill this guy with it, but I just suck. And, like, I'm at that part in Paranautical Activity where I can beat the game sometimes, but I'm not good. Like, I have to get the best items in the game, pretty much, in order for me to have a chance at beating it. And I'm pretty okay with being at that spot, because it still has that kind of wonder of being like a really difficult game, while still having like that possibility of beating it every time. Maybe not every time, but you know what I mean. It's a weird spot to be in for a game. I like it. You know, bringing back Strider, I just beat it on normal difficulty, and like it was pretty easy. I never died. Actually, I got through the whole game without dying. Well, I mean, if you run into like electric fences, it like respawns you right next to it with less health. So I don't consider that dying, but if that's considered dying, then I apologize. I just like lied to everyone's face, but like my HP never reached 0. I think that's a better way to put it. But yeah, it's a good game though. I'm gonna keep playing it, and you know, try to get like a platinum trophy, 100% it for those that don't have a PlayStation console. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I was so worried that it wasn't gonna be good. Like whenever a reboot for a series comes out, there's always that chance that it's gonna suck dicks, and you're just like, please don't suck dicks. You know, I really want you to be good, and that would be really nice if you could be good. And you know, Tomb Raider did it. Tomb Raider did a good job of being good and not sucking dicks. And that gave me some hope. I was like, hey, if Tomb Raider could do it, probably like the most unexpected successful reboot, at least in my eye. Like when I heard they were making another Tomb Raider, I was like, okay, That's interesting. And then it ended up being, like, really good. And I was like, alright, that's fucking great. It was, like, out of left field. And for Strider, I mean, I more expected it to be good than Tomb Raider, but, you know, there was still that chance that chance in my brain that it was like, alright, if it's not good, don't be sad. Don't be that sad. You saw it coming. But luckily, that never happened. And it ended up being really good. So that's awesome. We're going to try to rush the boss, I guess. I want to, like, I mean, I guess if I find the shop, I'm going to go to it. But I don't really want to find the shop until I've scoured the floor for all the money that I can obtain, right? Well, I mean, there's no downside of going to the shop early, though. I'll just be able to see what it has for sale. But I'd rather just, like, purchase the item that I want right away. And the item that I want is going to be 400 gold, which I have now. So, you know, fuck me, I guess. I need to pay more attention to what's happening. How do I feel about this run so far? Like, pretty good, pretty good. I feel like I'm doing a really good job dodging. I know I've taken a lot of damage, but I could have taken more. I mean, obviously, I could have died already, but I haven't. And so I feel pretty good about the way I'm playing right now. The current Paranautical activity spot I'm in, if you will. And I feel like I can do okay. With the items I have now, I'm not gonna get, like, cocky enough to say, yeah, I feel like I could beat this run this time, you know, just on the back of my playing ability. No, I need, you know, substantial help from items in order to do that, and the items I have right now just aren't gonna cut it. We're fighting Hans. This is a good sign. Hans drops Hans's coat, which, in my opinion, is a great item. It gives us bonus max health, as well as, like, 6 armor or something. And, there we go. We can actually hurt ourselves with our bombs. So, you know, myth busted. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm not too worried about it, though, because I do have a golden heart power-up. So if we get down to, I'm going to say 2 hearts. I'm a chicken. I don't want to, like, accidentally just die. If I get down to 2 hearts, I'm going to pop the golden heart power-up. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Looks like we're going to be able to kill him before he can, do his chainsaw move again. I was going to say, but nope. That's fine. He did his chainsaw move again, but we still beat him. So Hans's coat increases health and 5 free armor. 5 armor, not 6. But that brings us up to 10 max HP, which is really good. That's a really good spot to be in. And I just, like, sat there and ate that bullet with my face. That's unfortunate. There's another golden heart power. That's awesome. Come on. Big items in the shop. Let's go. Cherry bomb? I feel like that would be... I feel like that does something to our bombs, because it's called cherry bomb. And I feel like that would be a good pickup, because we, like, shoot bombs. Bombs explode into more bombs. Yeah, no, that was a good pickup. And I'm pretty sure rum's just a damage upgrade. Oh, okay, it boosts everything and lowers our health a little bit. But since we already had a health upgrade, that kind of just sets us back to our, like, you know, normal health. As far as I can tell. But holy shit, cherry bomb is awesome. If I can get powder keg on this run as well, we'd be like the unstoppable bombing machine. This is setting up to be a really fun run, guys. I'm having a good time. And this looks promising. I don't want to get too cocky, like I said, but this looks promising. Oh my god, there's just so many explosions. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What's our mini-boss? It's the Beholder. Which, you know, every time I fight a boss, I'm always like, I'm pretty sure this is the one that dropped the lighthouse for me last time. I'm pretty sure this is the one that dropped the lighthouse for me last time. But honestly, I don't know. Is this mini-mush? Mushroom magic. Yeah, this turns us really small. I actually really like this item. I don't know if it actually does anything. I think it gave us like a speed upgrade. I feel like I'm slightly faster, but I don't know if that's because my perspective is skewed because I'm slower. But I really like this item. Oh, I'm going to take damage here. Yep. That sucked. But yeah, I really like this item just because it makes us smaller. And I feel like the game is more... I don't know, it puts a different perspective on it, and it makes the game feel different. So, you know, kind of brings some variety to the monotony of these runs. Not that these runs are boring. I don't want to say that Paranautical Activity is boring. I mean, obviously I don't think that because I play it all the goddamn time, but you know, monotony... Maybe I'm not using monotony correctly. I always thought monotony was like a way it never changes, right? Or it doesn't change much. Not necessarily a negative thing, you know? Like, if you... I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going to go to this. I'm just going to stop talking. So, that's level 3 completed. I'm going to take a sip of tea while we go down this elevator. Delicious. Delicious tea. Oh man, I've been drinking coffee lately as well, which is you know, I was in like a big tea kick recently. Probably like towards the end of last year, I just like started drinking tea instead of coffee. Just because, you know, there's a lot more varieties in tea. Or there's a lot of varieties in tea. I don't know if there's more varieties, but like to me coffee's coffee, right? There's not much difference between coffee A or coffee B. There's definitely gonna be people that disagree with that. People are like, you know, artisans of coffee, you know, people with coffee blogs and stuff like that are just gonna be like, what the hell's wrong with you? You think a Brooklyn roast is the same as a fucking Costa Rica coffee blend? And honestly, yeah, I do think that, you know, the only difference is when you get kind of flavored coffees and stuff like that, in my opinion, at least. But like with tea, there's so many different kinds, and it was a nice variety that I could you know, drink every day. But I've been turning back to coffee, and I'm like, yeah, it's been long enough without coffee that I think this is good again. If that makes sense. But that being said, I'm still drinking a lot more tea than coffee. I usually drink like 1 cup of coffee in the morning to get me out of bed, so that I don't fall asleep in all my classes, and then tea for the rest of the day. And what do we... Laser rifle. I do kind of want to keep my sword, if that's okay. I don't know. I'll think about it through the remainder of these rooms. The laser rifle is just so good. It's just like a point-click win. You shoot, or you point in a direction, and it shoots a straight line in that direction, and it just murders everyone in that line. It's so good. So I feel like not picking it up would just be a bad idea, because the game pretty much was just like, here, this will help you a lot in this run. And now I'm like, fuck you, game. I don't take your charities. I wanted to fucking slice bitches with my sword. But like, I feel like I should just like apologize to the game. Be like, I'm sorry. I'll take your advice and take your gun. These homing bullets are doing work to me. I might be damaging myself with the cherry bombs as well. I can't really tell what's hurting me. I just know I'm taking a lot of damage in this room. But that's okay. Once again, we do have this golden heart to fall back on, if need be. But for now, it doesn't look like need be. Needs be. Bee's knees? We're gonna get rage. Damage up for killing enemies. So once again, I don't know if I mentioned that this episode. But I don't know if like that resets per room, or if it just like stacks a damage upgrade forever. Obviously, stacking a damage upgrade forever would be better. But that also sounds like there's no way in hell that's what it does. But, you know, increased damage every room is pretty good, too. You know, increased damage is increased damage. It's never going to be a bad situation when damage ideal is increased. Unless I have, like, an item that makes it so I hurt myself when I hurt enemies. That would be a fucking terrible item. I just ran into that, and then I ran into that. Alright, so both those armors I had are gone. That was probably the worst Paranautical activity play in the history of the world. But, you know, I just did it. No going back now. What about it? Let's just move on. I'm surprised. Oh, man, I just shot myself again. These cherry bombs. Proven to be my worst enemy this run. But also the coolest thing that's happened to us this run. So, you know, double-edged sword. Man, I really thought I killed that. Oh, I almost ran into more bombs. Is there still something alive? Oh, it's that little jumpy guy. Eat a dick. Or my bomb. You know, whatever shows up first. Piece of 8. That's good. Gum would probably be really good for us. I'm gonna buy piece of 8 and gum. So we got sticky bombs, as well as speed and damage upgrade with the piece of 8. So sticky bombs. I was about to say I don't know if I could stick them to enemies. But, you know, then I just fucking stuck it to that skull's face. So, what a pickup. We've gotten so many different things to increase, like, the potential of our grenade launcher that I'm I'm fucking excited right now. This is so cool. Like, I don't think I've ever purchased cherry bombs before, or ever found cherry bombs before. I've never seen cherry bombs before is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, finding that is awesome. And then we got the floating bombs, as well as the sticky bombs power-ups. This is just great. And spinach, if spinach works for the grenade launcher. We got spinach too, though. So, you know, I don't want to downplay that if it does work for the grenade launcher, but if it doesn't, I would understand. I mean, the whole point of the item is like, you eat your spinach and then you're like Popeye and your arms grow bigger so you can throw bombs further, right? Makes sense. So why would that increase the range of the grenade launcher? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But if it does increase the range of the grenade launcher, then fuck yeah. It's synergizing with our build right now. We're like the crazy bomber build right now. Or Bomberman. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with like a creative name that I could name this episode, but it's probably just going to be named something stupid like all my other videos. That's the way the wheel turns, or the cookie crumbles, or whatever other cliche you want to fill in the blank with. What was our other item in there? I think lead? I don't want lead. I don't think I want lead. I'm pretty sure that just makes it so we fall faster, which is like, I don't know. That doesn't really seem like a positive or negative to me, so why would I purchase it, if that makes sense? Pretty much in my mind, that's like, hey, stay exactly the same. And I'm like, yeah, I'll spend $100 on staying exactly the same. I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? It's a waste of money. I didn't go to a room back there. But, you know, I don't really want to walk all the way back. So I'm just going to go to level 5. Because I'm lazy. Hopefully that doesn't, you know, come back to bite us in the ass. And I'm going to pick the laser rifle up. I feel like I'm going to need the precision in the near future. And I don't, like, especially, I don't know. I can't trust these bombs close up. So I think the laser rifle will definitely help with that. Even though, like, traditionally speaking, I think of, oh, that was, like, the worst bomb of all time, because I got stuck under those stairs, because I don't think those stairs are designed to be able to go under, but since we have Mini Mushroom, we went under them. That was a very specific scenario that sucked dicks, quite frankly. But, I mean, on the bright side, we only took 1 damage there, and we killed the monkey in that clusterfuck, so, hey. We are on the floor with monkeys, so, you know. That's gonna be a little bit frightening. If I can just stick them. Oh, never mind. My cherry bombs are like the fucking kryptonite for monkeys. I was gonna say antithesis, but that doesn't make any sense, does it? That might make sense, and that might have like sounded a lot smarter than kryptonite. But fuck it, I'm not a smart man. I'm actually the dumbest man, as you can see in the way I handled this room. It was really bad. It was a really bad way to handle this room. I hate the acid rooms and the fire rooms. Like, the ones where you take damage for walking on stuff. Like, why is that such a dick move, man? Let me walk on stuff. Come on. Alright, so, oh, the monkey. Oh, the monkey. I think I killed him. I want to say I killed him. I killed him. Okay. So he did like 2 damage to me. That's bad. I need to remember that I have this golden heart power-up, and I need to remember what key to use power-ups. Pretty sure it's Q, and I need to remember to use it when like the situation arises. I think we can outrun the monkeys. I'm not too sure though. I don't want to like test it. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna use this and pick up this invulnerability power-up. That was actually perfect timing to get down to 1 HP and use the power-up, because another power-up that's, you know, either better or at least equally as good dropped. So that's good. That's good. Good luck on our part. And I'm actually surprised at how good we're doing at this point. We don't have any of the items that, like, I would consider godly or, you know, game breaking, if that makes sense. Like, we don't have the shell or the lighthouse, let alone the combo of the shell and the lighthouse. We don't have the sickle beard combo, and we do have Hans's coat though, which I mentioned before. I think is really good. Oh, we got Medusa, or I believe her name's like the Banshee, her official name. I'm just gonna pop the Ankh. Fuck you. Look at all these bombs. Okay, my frame rate just went to like 9 because I shot literally 30 bombs that all exploded into fucking cherry bombs. So you know, lesson learned. I'll never do that again. I just want to kill her before I take any more damage. And we did. And I'm pretty sure she has a themed item. I don't remember what it does, though. Come on, homing bullets. Hit a wall or something. Come on. Oh, how did you get out of that? This last one is like the Jesus of bullets. It's Houdini. Oh, come on. I have an idea. I'll run straight at this wall. Get jumped. Oh, yeah. That felt satisfying. Banshee scream, right? Yeah. Oh, that's weird how it didn't... The bullet's still alive? No way. That's weird how the Banshee scream didn't appear on the... Like, the resolution I have this set to. That was, an interesting bug. But damage up. It's good. It's a good item. I am a little bit worried. Oh, never mind. Another Ankh just dropped. I was going to say I'm a little bit worried that I had to use the Ankh there and I won't have it for this next boss fight, but another Ankh just dropped. So if I need it, I have it for this mini boss fight. But look at our health and armor standpoint. We've got 7 out of 7 red hearts and 4 armor. So, you know, and this is like a boss that can show up in the first floor. It's a pretty easy boss. I wouldn't be surprised if I took some damage, but you know, I'm definitely not gonna die on this boss. That's what I'm trying to say. Case in point, he's dead. We didn't die. What do we get? We get the anchor. This is the fall faster one, so I'm pretty sure lead just makes us slower. That's even worse. Why would I buy an item that makes me slower? That's like buying an item that makes you do less damage. Why would you ever do that? You wouldn't, because that's a dumb move. It's that simple. I do kind of like want to find the shop as quickly as possible. It's not connected to any of those rooms, which means it's not going to be connected to this room. Correct? Correct. I'm just going to clear... Oh, this is an acid room, though. Fuck it. I have to conquer my fear eventually, right? Oh, God! It's okay. We only took 1 damage so far. Oh, we took 2 damage. 3 damage. This is a bad room. I shouldn't have gone in here. Oh my god, this is so bad. Luckily, I've only lost armor so far. Okay. I still have 7 out of 7 red hearts. It's not bad. Well, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't the worst thing ever. And this room looks pretty easy compared to that last one. So we should be able to do it without taking damage, and then we'll be able to go to the shop. I have 596 monies. 606 now. That's a lot. We should be able to buy a good item if it's here. We have Lightning Bolt, Holy Water, and Spring. Like, honestly, these are pretty bad, I think. I'll buy the Lightning Bolt. Move plus shoot faster. I mean, that's not bad. And then jump higher for the Spring, but, like, the Holy Water, man. I know it's really good in certain situations. This is not one of those situations. For me, right now, it's just really bad. So... that's unfortunate. I would have liked to purchase a 3rd item there, but at least now we can go to the next level with a decent amount of money. I mean, we've got 350 money. That's pretty good. That's enough to buy, you know, some of the mid-tier items, I guess. I'm gonna take another sip of tea. Delicious. And, yeah, it's not enough to buy, like, the shell, or, you know, not even close to buying the lighthouse. I think it's about half of what the lighthouse costs, but it's not a small amount of money. It's a lot of money. This monkey is ruthless. And now he's dead. There's another one! And now he's dead, too? He's not dead. He's not dead. Now he's dead. Okay. That was a little bit frightening. Those monkeys. Oh, man. The Spring might have just saved my life there. That's cool. It's good to know that these purchases were not... Oh! I don't think I took damage there. I think I, like, skipped off the top of the water. Where is this last enemy? There he is. But yeah, the Spring, not an item I pick up very often, because I don't really... There's no reason to go into that room. I don't really put, like, a high value on it. It's just kind of there, in my opinion. But, you know, it seems pretty good, especially in these rooms that are, like, multi-tiered and have lava or acid in them. Seems to be able to save your ass, or save my ass quite frequently, at least. Oh yeah, there's these bomb-throwing guys now. Wow, are they just tanky as hell, or did all those cluster bombs just miss? I feel like they might have a lot more HP than some of the other enemies, but that could just be, you know, a confirmation bias on my part. And I'm really just trying to look for the important rooms. I don't really like dilly-dallying too much on these later floors. Oh man, I'm getting some sick shots in here. Like, this is some serious Matrix level dodging. And none of those Matrix sequels either. Or maybe it wasn't I don't know. I've only seen each Matrix movie once. I don't think I've ever seen this room before. It's just 2 staircases back to back. That's terrifying. I don't want to go in there. What if I get stuck in the bottom of the staircases? Doesn't look like it's attached there. Come on. Is any important room? No? I mean, I can't see across there, so I'm going to go to the staircase room, I guess. Oh, it's like 4 staircases. That's cool. It's actually a really cool room design. I feel like I'm in like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and I'm like just ollieing off these ramps. There's a new Tony Hawk game coming out. They just announced that, I believe today, that they were working on a new Tony Hawk game. So that's pretty exciting. I never played Project 8 or any of the newer ones, but you know, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was good, and Tony Hawk's Underground I remember liking. I don't know if it was like considered good, but I remember having a good time with it. So, you know, as long as I don't have to use that stupid skateboard controller, I think it'll be a fun game. Hopefully they don't release it for like full price. That's another great reason, not to like go back to a tangent that we finished like 20 minutes ago, but that's another reason that like Strider really surprised me about how great it is. It's 15 bucks. It's so cheap. That's Gongus' soul, which I definitely do not want. That basically just flips the gravity every time we push spacebar, and you know, I've got a lot of items to make my spacebar jumps like good, so I don't really want to fuck that up right now. So that's why I skipped that. But yeah, Strider, 15 bucks. It's a good deal. I mean, I understand if people want to like wait for a Steam sale for it, because obviously it's gonna go on sale, and eventually it'll be like $6 or something. But man, I've never been so. What am I trying to say? I've never been so pleasantly surprised by a game that I wanted to be good. Like, whenever I want a game to be good, either it's just as good as I thought it would be, or it's, like, really bad. And then that either makes me, like, you know, I saw this coming, or, like, man, why is it so bad? Why couldn't it have been good? But Strider, it was just like, holy shit, I'm having way more fun than I thought I would, and this game is fucking way better than I thought it would be. This is great. I want to say the same type of thing happened with Paranautical Activity, but like I knew this game was gonna kick ass, and then I bought it, and it kicked ass. Like there was no doubt in my mind that this was gonna be like a really good game for me. But the main reason I didn't pick it up right away on Steam is because the main reason, or the main attraction for me, was how it said it would have multiplayer eventually, and I was like, this would be perfect to play with this one friend I know who really likes games with roguelike elements as well as first-person shooters. It's like both the best of both worlds for him, right? But then eventually I was like, fuck that guy. I could play it by myself. I don't need him. And so I bought the game, and that's exactly what happened. And, you know, here I am now, playing the game by myself. I was right. I don't need him. I'm a strong, independent video game player who don't need no friend that likes roguelike FPS games. I just missed the boss room somewhere. I'm probably just gonna have to like go through all these rooms that I've been trying to like sneak past, but that's a little unfortunate. It's probably connected to this one. Yep, I knew it. Thank God. Thank God I didn't have to go through like the entire floor. But I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Strong, independent video game player. Oh yeah, the items we picked up in that shop were vitamin C as well as rabbit foot. Vitamin C increased our max HP to 10 instead of 7, and then the rabbit foot increases item drops, which honestly I'm not too sure what that means. I don't know if that means like power-ups or if that means like health and armor and super weapon ammo, or if that means neither of those things and it means something else. Like, I have no idea what increased item drops means. So, I apologize, but, you know, I had a lot of money and it was cheap, so I bought it. Story of my life, I guess. Except the lot of money part. Fuck. So that should be the last one. And what do we get from the spider? We should get the spider thing that gives damage up. So we're getting, like, every damage upgrade known to man this run, which I think we got last time too. So, you know, it's been a theme. A lot of damage upgrades in these past 2 runs. Sorry, I was just repositioning myself so my foot doesn't fall asleep again. And we're gonna go down into level 8, or level 7, sorry. I forgot that it refreshes. Is there a level 8? Is this the last level? We do have the fucking dodge rolling machine gun, guys. So we're getting close. This is definitely the farthest I've ever made it with anyone besides Gordon. Is there another monkey still, or does that guy just have incredible aim? Just has incredible aim, alright. So, dodge rolling machine gun, guys. Pretty fucking good at aiming. Let's try to be sly here. Check these rooms. Nope. Maybe this one? Oh, okay, so the boss room is right here. This is good. I should have, like, checked it from the beginning, because this could have been the first room we cleared, and then we would have just fought the boss right away. I'm taking a lot of damage. This is bad. Okay, that was really bad. Like, here's the deal, though. I have an invulnerability power-up, right? So, I'm pretty sure if I just go to the boss right now, I can pop invulnerability and kill it before... That's what I'm going to try to do. Kill it before invulnerability ends. Come on. I'm not doing enough damage. Throw all the bombs. 1 FPS again. What if I don't look at it? Oh, that didn't help at all. Okay, so 1 FPS. We've done, like, literally no damage to the boss. Holy shit. Is this what happens with this boss? I've never, like, not cheesed this boss before. I've never seen it in action. Oh my god. So many bullets. As well as 2 other bosses. It seems like jumping to the side is working. We can do this. I can do this. There's a lot of shit going on. I have literally 19 FPS right now. 17, sorry, it just dropped even further. You know, if I could fix that, I would, but honestly, there's like nothing I can do. I have a very expensive graphics card, and the settings aren't even on max, so there's just too much on the screen right now. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's the game. It's too pretty. Look at all these voxel effects going on. There's like purples and oranges and yellows and reds. That's a lot of colors, man. It takes a lot of processing power to render that shit. So, you know, much to my surprise, running in a circle and shooting, that's how you kill the last boss in Paranautical Activity. So very shortly now, yep, we have just murdered this little girl. That is, you know, the sole living person on this Nazi pirate ship. I mean, I guess the other characters are living too, right? They're just like monsters and shit, but I don't know, man. I don't really want to explore this floor because I don't think I'd live through another room, so we're just gonna end the game there. And guys, we fucking did it. We beat the game as someone other than Gordon. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to throw me a like, and if you want to see more content similar to this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I mean, I guess I'll keep letting the credits roll on all these episodes that I beat the game. They happen so often now that I just think I should like not let the credits roll because you guys have already seen it. That's pretty funny that he put Barack Obama in the credits. I never saw that before, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.